Well, hey there guys, welcome to Rock Hard Riffs. This is the guitar channel for the self-taught. We are coming up on the holiday season once again here in 2019. We're going to talk about some screaming deals that I've got in the past on a lot of the gear I have. And I've spoken about this in a couple prior videos and a couple prior holidays actually, but I have so many more newer subscribers since then, so I thought we'd go over it again. If you're shopping for stuff, guys, this is definitely a don't miss video. Well, hey there guys, welcome to Rock Hard Riffs, the guitar channel for the self-taught. Ho 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 ho. Not quite yet, but we're getting there guys. The holidays are coming, and I'm going to show you some stuff that I've picked up at different stores. I'll tell you where I got it, but I may not talk exactly about price and that sort of thing, because, you know, things change and just could be kind of just not a good idea to talk exactly about prices and stuff. But almost everything you see here I have picked up used, or I've gotten some really good deals on it, and we're going to talk about all of that. Funny thing, if you guys are familiar with some videos I made quite a ways back, this is an egg sitter seat cushion, and I still use the thing, and it still works great. Just to let you know, that helps with my back, my tailbone down in that area of my very lower back. So, all right, let's start off with the granddaddy of them all. Now, this poor Marshall. This thing had gone back and forth between people purchasing it and having to send it back. And every time it was sent back to Marshall from Guitar Center, this was purchased at Guitar Center, something kept going wrong with it, and they'd send it back to Marshall, and they'd say there's nothing wrong with it, and they'd send it back. Well, there was something wrong with it, and it was the tubes. It was just that simple. And, you know, the tubes had gone out a couple times on me, too. And I thought, good Lord, this thing's cursed, or there just really is something wrong with it. And the tubes, the last time I had them put in was, how long ago, Mrs. Beans? About 2 years ago, maybe 2.5 years ago. It was right when I started the channel it went out. And that's why I had the Orange Crush as a backup. Thankfully, I had that, and to back this amp up. But it was the tubes again, and I haven't had any problems with it since. Go figure. Now, let's talk about this. I got this at Guitar Center, used at about, I think it was less than half the price these things are new. So the thing was virtually new, it's just it had, like so many of these, they had problems with the tubes for some reason. I really can't explain it. Maybe if you're really familiar with this amp, you can. But it just had problems with the tubes. I don't know if it's the biasing or what, but it's perfect now. It's rocked ever since. Absolutely no issues. Knock on wood. And I love it. So again, that was less than half price new what I got this for at Guitar Center. And this was several years ago. A good 5 years ago. But what a screaming deal. You can't beat it. So we're going to talk about amps first, then pedals, and then the guitars. That's the order we're going to go in. Next, let's talk about this little Orange Crush 20 RT. This is actually my son's amp. And he got this at Guitar Center as well, used, and he got a really, really good deal on it. Again, I'm not going to say numbers, but it was a significant savings. And he also bought a guitar with it, and we're going to look at that in just a minute. Now, here's another one. This 35 RT, which I use all the time, I got this at Guitar Center used at just about half price of what they are new. And holy guacamole, I plugged this thing in and listened to it. It's like, why did these people get rid of this amp? Maybe they traded it in to move up a notch or something. I don't know. Maybe the orange sound just isn't for everybody, but the speaker was fully broken in, and these things take a while to break in. And it's just been an absolute champ of an amp, and I got this at about half price again of new. So smoking, screaming deal, absolutely fantastic. So that pretty much covers the amps. Let's talk about pedals. Now, a lot of people ooh and ah over my little pedal board here, and yeah, it's nice. There's definitely some nice stuff on here. Now, back when I was rocking back in the day, you're gonna hear me say that a couple times. You know, we had a couple pedals, maybe a delay and a crybaby or a wah-wah, and maybe a flanger or something like that. Now, things just have definitely changed. But I'll tell you, when you look at this pedal board, I'm not going to tell you what I got, but where I saved the money was reverb on some of these pedals. And I'm not going to say we saved, but we did not spend, we could have spent $750 more. So in other words, we got about $750 off of the pedals that you're looking at, all from reverb. Now, I'm not saying all these pedals are from reverb or which ones are, but the ones that I saved, quote unquote, the money on came from reverb. And that was approximately $750. Now that's just in that money. That's, you know, think about tax money, how much I saved that ways too. Boy, we did really good on these pedals, and you know, reverb is definitely a way to go. I picked up guitars on reverb too. So speaking of guitars, let's take a look at a few. Okay guys, we have a guitar or two here that maybe you're not familiar with, and a few others that are missing. Okay, those I probably paid full price new for. These I did not. And let me tell you about how I got these. Okay, speaking of reverb, this Les Paul Special, the little Epi Les Paul Special, and the Les Paul in the back there, the Les Paul Plus Standard Plus Top Pro, both of these I got from Reverb. They both came with a case. Epiphones normally do not come with cases, guys, just as we had discussed in the comments in a video not long ago with our buddy Wayne Willis. These did come with a case, where most of the Epiphones, all the others did not. Okay, but I got screaming deals on these from Reverb, and I mean screaming, on both of these guitars. Both of the Les Pauls, and again, that was from Reverb. Now you have to be careful with Reverb, just to warn you. Okay, let's talk about Sam Ash, and that's where we got this Flying V. Now, I'm not going to say what I got it for or this or that, but I got a good deal on it. Let's put it that way. You know, I'm not the kind to kiss and tell, right? So I'm not going to say what I got it for, but, you know, I got a good deal on it, definitely. How about this Les Paul? This is my son's Les Paul that he picked up at Guitar Center. This is a case clean. This thing has the Epiphone Alnico hot pickups in it, and man, they are hot. They sound absolutely fantastic. Those are great pickups. I'm not crazy about the quilt top finish. It's not really three-dimensional, you might say. It's just, it looks like a veneer, but it's a great guitar, a great playing guitar, man. I was just so surprised. This is the reason why I started going Epiphone, was because of this guitar. My son's, he brought it over and I started messing with it and we played with it. It's like, good night, this thing's rocking. And it is. I'm thinking of using this for slide when I start working on doing slide guitar. So there we have that. That's if my son leaves it here. You never know. Okay, both this ES335 and this Dean bass that you see there, I picked up from Guitar Center. Now I got the 335 new, and it was on sale at Guitar Center, and it was a great sale, so really good deal on that. And the Dean bass was actually my son's at the time, and I bought it from him, but he got it from Guitar Center. No, actually I got it for him for his birthday, and he just you know how kids are, they didn't really go along with it, but I got a screaming deal. I will tell you how much I paid for that, and that was $100 from Guitar Center. Now it's probably made in Indonesia or China or something like that. But the thing sounds incredible, and for a bass, I mean, I'm not a bass player. I really not sure what to look for, but in the guitar, I look for, you know, sounds good, feels good, low action, that sort of thing. It has all of that. Plays good, sounds great. No arguments with that Dean bass. So there you have it, guys. Those are the deals that I picked up on these guitars. Some of these pedals, now some of these were brand new when I got them, some weren't. I got several of them through Reverb and saved a ton. Again, both of these Orange Crush amps came from Guitar Center, and both of them we got, again, about half price off of new. Half off of new, you can't argue with that. And then, of course, the Marshall JVM 410. You know, it was good deal less than half price of what these would be new, and wow, that was just, you know, I'm not made of money, guys, definitely not, nothing even remotely close to it. And saving money like that helps you get a good rig if you know what to do, if you know where to look, you know, it can help. So, all right guys, well, thank you so much for joining us. We hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you liked the background music. Let us know. Please tell us in the comments if you like the background music, and we really appreciate you watching. And happy holidays to everybody. Happy shopping and best of luck to you. And we will see you next video.